Hello Year 1 and welcome back to our phonics. Today is Friday and we've got our last phonics session of the week. We're going to start off by practicing some of our tricky words. So there's going to be a beehive come up on the next page and the bees are going to fly out. See if you can read those words as soon as they come out. Remember, tricky words, we can't sound them out, we just have to know them. So if you do need to practice, you can keep going back over this little bit of the video. How did you get on with those? Did you manage to read those okay? Do you know all of those words? Maybe if you need to, you could go back and have another look at them. We've got she, me, my, was, her, we, you, and be. Oh, and a sneaky one there as well, all, which hadn't come out before. Okay, now I haven't given you today's sound, but I'm wondering if you can figure out what today's sound might be. I'll give you a clue. The top picture, we're looking at the farmer, and the bottom picture, we're talking about a mermaid. Now you might not hear the same sound in both words because we're talking about alternative sounds, so the different ways that a digraph can be used to make different sounds in words. But farmer and mermaid both have the same digraph in them, and I'm wondering if you can figure out what that might be. It's the ER digraph. In mermaid we hear aid, and it's that sound that is made with the E and the R together. Now in the word farmer, you might think, well, we don't hear an sound, we hear an R sound, which we do, but the ER comes at the end of farmer. Now do we say farmer or do we say farmer? Usually it's more of an sound, a short rather than a long So we're going to look at words today and see whether they need that short or a long sound made with the ER. So here we are, we can see the ER words there. We can see where those ER digraphs come, and usually, but not always, the ER at the end of a word is more of a short whereas the ER in the middle of a word is more of a long See if you can use that rule in some of these words, but remember, the rules don't always make sense. So have a look at reading through these words. I don't need you to write them down, I don't need you to sort them, I just want you to read through them and think, have I used an sound or an sound? So fun, or fern. So have a read through all of them and think about which one you use. This is quite a tricky one to hear because sometimes we can hear the word we want by giving it a long sound, but if we put it into a sentence, we'd probably shorten the sound. Things like teacher, we often say teach rather than teach but you would still understand the word if somebody called me your teacher. Okay, so it's really hard to hear the difference, but have a go and see how you get on with reading these words. You've done a great job of all of your phonics this week, so keep up the good work. Make sure that you're handing in your phonics so I can see what you've been doing. Hand in all of your packs when you come to collect your other packs, and they're always ready for you by about Friday lunchtime, so if you need them for the week after, then you can hand in your usual packs and then pick up your new ones.